Bullying is a huge issue today here in modern America. The National Bullying Prevention Center states that 1 in 5 students have reported to being bullied. That's 20% of our young learners who have suffered from this terrible thing. And the environment that these students have to deal with has a major effect on how they learn, how they grow, as I've learned from personal experience. I, I don't have any crazy personal bullying story, but I do have a small one. I went to middle school and I was the new kid. I didn't come from the same district. And I didn't have a ton of friends because these kids have grown up together and I didn't know anyone that well. But I wasn't bullied terrible or anything, but I was messed with about my weight. And me being a young person around 10, 11 years old, it really got to me and it really affected my self-confidence. And middle school was just a crazy time in everyone's life. And then StopBullying.gov states that the majority of bullying happens in these young middle school stages. This is a time when people are trying to figure out who they are and what they want to be, what they want to do with their lives, and the fact this is where bullying happens the most is scary. I was scared to be myself. I tried to act like the popular people. I was halfway into the popular crowd, and I would avoid pool parties because I was scared to take my shirt off in front of others because of the things they had said to me. It really affected how I acted and who I was. I started getting into things that wasn't me, and I got held back due to sports pretty much, and I went to a different school, and there I was in a much better loving environment with a great group of friends, and that's where I really thrived. I began playing more sports than just baseball, and I really got to become who I truly was. And it shows that bullying did this to me. And even though it was nothing major, it shows how it did play an effect in my life. And then I have one more story for you. As I go into high school and I'm one of the more popular kids, and not letting that go to my head, but I was at freshman year orientation. I was introduced to a new student who had autism named Michael, and I was just asked to show him around as we learned our new whereabouts. And I had no idea anything was wrong with the kid at first. He was super nice, just a few social tics. Well, turns out Michael, he came to Grace because he'd been bullied at his school. They made fun of him for his disease, and they made fun of how he acted, and they'd bully him in the bathrooms because that's out of the teacher's view. And so when he came to Grace, he was actually scared to go in the bathroom by himself, and the security guard was staying outside the bathroom while Michael was in there, so he felt safer. And after his time at Grace, when it came to our junior and senior year, we went on our retreats, Michael was able to stay with us in the bunk rooms and share a bathroom with us because he had overcome that fear because he was in a better environment. He was able to be himself. And this is why we have to take a stand against this. It's not cool to make fun of someone for their looks, what the brands they wear, the type of music they're into, if they're into sports or not, for their social status. No one person's better than the other in this world. And people, the groups, the communities, they seem to thrive in a more positive environment. And I've given you 2 examples of that from my life. This is why we have to take a stand. People who haven't been bullied, they're blessed, first of all, but they can take a stand for those who don't have a voice for themselves. Someone can stand up for that kid. Someone can stand up for Michael and tell the bullies that they're no better. And this is the problem in this world, and it needs to be fixed. So help take a stand, step in, say something, and if you see someone being bullied, help them out, be their friend, show them that it's okay to be themselves. I hope these 2 small stories and a few facts gets to y'all and really shows that a world without bullying is a much better place. Thank you.